All right, welcome to People Are Strange, everybody. We got a special guest today. We got Lincoln Minaj. How you doing,
Lincoln
player?
Minaj in the building.
I'm good, bro. Good
How
to
did
be here.
you come up with that name?
I needed something for search because if you search Lincoln, it's gonna give you like the car brand
Can I
and
tell
the
you
president.
what came up? The president came up. But
Yeah.
carry on.
So, and one of my biggest influencers is Lil Tracy, and his thing on Instagram is
Oh,
Tracy
sure.
Minaj. So I was like,
Oh, shit.
and my name was named. I had like a dumb name like Lincoln 2K18. Just 2K18 is over,
Oh,
so I had to
sure.
change it. So it's just for search.
Oh. That's
Lincoln
cool, bro.
Minaj.
That's cool,
Spaces
bro.
in between.
No spaces. Spaces
does it
is
look like
2017. That's over. No, you just spell it normally.
Oh,
Lincoln Minaj. But I used to have space. I don't know why I had spaces in my name. I guess it was just to stand out.
Yeah.
Because in the recommended, my name will always be big, so you want to click
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Just to get into people's minds.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, I feel you, bro. When did you start making music, dog?
I started making music in 2016. Yes, in
Yeah.
2016 I started making music. I was busy. I was making that like Airway Mafias and Metro Booming type traps and stuff because
yeah.
YouTube wasn't having the beats. But low key, I got introduced to Plug. We all know Plug beats. And then that's where I think that's really where I found myself. And then I started posting. I remember I posted my first beat on YouTube after giving up on YouTube because I had like some nonsense music videos out. And when I posted the first beat, I didn't. I like
Are
left
they
it.
still there?
No,
Those
they're
videos?
all the bad music videos.
Yeah.
Hey, no, they're not. They're
You
not.
take them off.
I
You should keep
deleted
that
all of
shit
them
Why, bro?
because it was not looking good.
Hey, man,
know?
you need to look back in the past and see all
Hey, listen,
what-
if you can find it now, I'll PayPal you $15.
You heard it here first.
There's the
That's
deal.
crazy.
If you can find my first
$15
music video,
Finding Lincoln's video.
What didn't you like? Was it the music or the
no, I
actual
was just
video?
terrible. I was awful.
Oh, it was that time.
I was trying to make my own beats and I hadn't established. See, like now the music I make is established. So
Sure.
I hadn't established my sound back then. So I was
Sure.
trying to rap. I wasn't good at rapping. I was trying to rap on beats that weren't good. And then to make it worse, I had my friend shoot the videos on an iPhone 5 in like any random field, and he wasn't really like
Yeah, that
very
could have been cool,
passionate.
bro. Don't sleep. It could have been cool.
Listen,
Never
I
know
put
now,
those
bro.
videos out and the general reaction from society was humiliating. Like people were looking at you the next day like, here's this nigga who dropped that trash yesterday. Like it was real. And I'll never be like shy to admit that my old work was trash because it's progress, But yeah, no, it was
At the
terrible.
time, did you think
That's
it was
it.
trash, though?
I had hope. Let me put it like this. I knew it wasn't A grade. But I thought that niggas would understand we working with nothing. They don't care, So yeah, I didn't realize it was bad.
Damn. How
Nah,
far
that's
have you
like-
come since then? 2016.
How
Fast
far?
forward
I don't
to
know.
2019, nigga.
How far have I come? I don't know, bro, really, because for me this music thing, if I can explain it in simple words, it's like I make it up as you go along. I don't know what the next step is. I don't know when I'm gonna drop my next video. I don't know. Like this interview, I knew like an interview would happen at some point, but I never. So how far have I come? It's really just about like daily progress, bro.
Oh, yeah.
But I have amassed like I'm nearly having 2 million views on YouTube on my
That's
channel.
lit.
Yeah.
No promo,
Congrats.
no corporations, no connections, none of that.
Connect.
All on my own.
Just
Stop
now.
all of
Talking
that,
to you,
okay?
yeah.
Stop all of that. We see you.
And I think if there's anything good I can say about my music career in particular, it's that I've built something that can make sure I'm not hungry every day.
Oh, yeah.
That's how far
Something
I've
that
come.
put the food on the table, rather, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nah, I feel you. Where are you from, bro?
I'm from Johannesburg, South Africa. Born and no, I'm not raised. I was born in Johannesburg. I was born here. I grew up for like the first 13 years of my life here.
Sure, bro, stand up.
You know what I'm saying? Fast life, come here with finessing already. You gotta come here with a finesse. You can't come here and learn to finesse because you think we're gonna teach how to finesse. Can't we finesse you? You see? So I was born here, and Joburg is the fast life. So at ages of 13, 14, you getting involved in activities of 21, 22, So I started dabbling in some wrong things, and that resulted in me moving to like centers for kids who are badly behaved and stuff like that. So I moved, something along those lines. So I lived in the Northern Cape. I lived in the Northern
Shout out
Cape for
Northwest.
like about 9 months, and I lived in the Eastern Cape for about 6 months. And I lived where else? Oh, and okay, those are the only two places. Other than those places, it's just Joburg. Yeah, grew up here most of the time.
Would you live somewhere else, like seeing that you've seen other places?
No. In South Africa?
South Africa.
Yeah.
Do you mean the world? Or
Not in South Africa because he's seen like.
I haven't been to Cape Town. I'm willing to give it a try. And there's some girls in Cape Town. I know you because you follow me on Instagram. I might come see you. But I'd like to try Cape Town because I hear it's bougie and stuff. If I'm rich enough to avoid everything that I've heard that goes down there, that's not
Hey
nice.
man, it's really shaking
Yeah,
down
man.
there right now,
What's
man.
going on?
So,
out there's not
They send
okay.
the army in there.
I don't know. For me, my favorite place that I've lived in is the north of Johannesburg. So if I had a choice in South Africa, I'm going back to the north.
To the north. Oh,
North
damn,
side.
bro.
Burbs.
There's
Wait.
other places, bro.
Where do you think I should try?
What type of like do you like?
Bougie.
You like bougie?
I'm done with the hood. I'm done with rats.
Damn, then
I'm
you
done.
just
No,
the Cape
no,
Town
not even like
Joburg
just
nigga.
hood. Like there's different vibes, you know. North has a vibe, East has a vibe, South, West. You know what I mean? So I think you should like check out maybe the South, the South.
I was born in the
South
south.
side.
Oh, for real? Where?
Or southwest.
Okay,
You
sure.
know where's FNB Stadium? There's
Oh,
an area called Reveille.
Oh,
It's like
sure.
a colored hood.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Representing Reveille on camera. They're probably not even going to watch this. But yeah.
Oh,
Sure,
yeah,
we should
where?
watch this. But wait, let's get back to like the YouTube game, bro. 'cause
Okay.
You're out there making type beats.
Yeah.
Nobody in the building making type beats. South Africans, he's sleeping, dog. This nigga make type beats so crazy. He's got a type beat for him. He's got a Lincoln type beat.
Bro, that is
That's
crazy.
crazy.
That's actually true. Wait, okay. Yeah, no, a lot of people, that's crazy. I didn't ever think there was a time in my life where I was, looking up to niggas who make other nigga type beats. Now I have niggas who make me. So
That's
is quite dope.
crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, you feel that.
How does that make you feel, bro?
It makes me feel good, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because sometimes I'll never tell us to them. Probably won't tell us to their faces, but sometimes they make these beats. I feel better than me. Some of the beats I've heard that say Lincoln type beat. That's just like I don't feel like I could have made this beat. I could have pumped it out later, but shit,
And you inspired someone to make something like that, bro.
really?
That's what's crazy.
That's what it looks like. Yeah.
That's crazy, bro. In the beginning, like when you started this out, like this whole music thing, what did you like hope for? Like, were you hoping to,
Oh,
like,
man.
what type of artist did you think
Oh,
you would be?
bro, my bar was set so low for myself, bro. At the time I really had the mentality of because I started on YouTube. So
Sure.
if I can get 100 subscribers, I don't believe that will happen. I don't believe 10 people will like my song, 10 people hit like button. I don't believe 100 people will like my song, 100 people hit like button. In a nutshell, I never ever thought I would have a future in this period.
Sure.
So I didn't see anything for myself. Everything that happens is a surprise. Literally.
That's crazy.
See that? You can do it by yourself. You don't need no corporations, no connections. You're good by yourself.
Good
man.
by yourself. It's difficult though, but you can do it.
Obviously, you gotta go through the trial and error,
Yo, the tribulations. Yo,
the
man.
trials and tribulations. But we can do it. You know what I mean?
Man, that's facts. Would you ever like think of like anywhere in the future, you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be in like 2 years, 3 years, maybe even 10 years, you know what I mean? Would you ever like sign to like a major label?
To sign to a label?
Yeah.
Never. I'd
Why
never
is that?
sign to a label. I don't want to talk bad about any labels, but
Sure.
I don't remember the last success story from a label.
Like the one that the label built and they were like, yo,
and
this is who
guy
we're giving
is
you.
out here preaching the
Sure.
label. We can go from Drake to Lil
Sure.
Uzi Vert. They all got finessed by the label, And
Shit, Lil
besides
Nas X just got
the
finessed.
X.
Lil Nas.
Oh, Lil Nas X. Oh, yeah, that's
Yo,
all. My man.
that one
Hi,
is
this, bro. And shout out Winter because Winter, myself and Winter produced the song for Sick Boy Article Beef for Everybody.
Sure, sure.
And Winter also made the beat for Carry On for Lil Nas
Oh,
X,
right.
which is the same sample that they use for Old Town Road, which is why he's getting sued twice. So, Winter, I hope you're alright, bro. I hope they didn't come for your pocket because I know you with those views. You're getting wow. This dude getting 200K views for nothing. Well, not for nothing. It's fire. It's fire. I mean, there's a reason why. But you know what I mean. This nigga's coining it.
Also, I also saw that you had like a song that you produced that featured on the elevator. Yeah.
Oh, what's his name? Lino the Rockstar. Okay, so Chapo. I don't know what Lino. I think Lino. I don't know if you guys know Chapo.
Yeah.
So I think Lino is Chapo's brother. You guys can confirm in the comment section. Lino, don't bite my head off. But I think Lino is Chapo's brother. So he did a song on one of my beats. It was a beat with DJ Biko. Shout out DJ Biko. That man is the reason I said you today. And yeah, he did the song, and then I guess Elevator picked it up, and that was dope. Shout out Elevator, can you post my music now? Yo, I'll be
Do that.
you
Come
niggas started
take a look
finesse
at
me out
South
my dollars.
Africans.
I paid you a lot of dollars in the submissions. You can post for me now. Yo.
That's hectic. So I see someone that you like work with a lot is someone called Bushido.
Oh.
Yeah.
I actually wanted him to be here today, but
Oh, hectic.
he's on the other wavelength. So yeah, shout out Bushido. That's the one, guys. If anything
Shout out
go
Bushido.
wrong, which I speak against that, Bushido is the one. Bushido raps. Yeah.
What's your like? Is that someone that you are making a project with, or is it just like how did the relationship?
Bushido. Hey, Bushido. He is one of the first people who really, I can say, believed in me.
Sure.
He'll say this himself, so it's not like I'm trying to talk like son him or anything. Like he'll say this himself.
Yeah.
He basically is like me part 2.
Oh, yeah.
He's like the second, like if he's like Dragon Ball Z type shit. He's like my second form.
Sure.
You know, he does everything I do.
Super Saiyan.
I'd say just slightly better, and I think the world will realize that soon. But you know, that's dope. He's a dude from Pretoria, and he really just he's been like every step of the way of my music journey. Bushido's been behind me, but not only has he been behind me, he's been taking what I do and he's been doing it better. And the reason why I'm not saying, oh, he jacked my swag is because like he knows where the roots come from. Whereas other people just try to take your shit, run with it, and then brand it as theirs.
Sure.
Bushido understands where it came from and he understands what he is doing to it and how he's gonna, you know, revolutionize the shit. So yeah, that's my dog.
Oh yeah.
So do you have any projects out, dog?
No, I have not put out any EPs, mixtapes, music videos, nothing. I have nothing out.
Wow.
Good question. You know, as an artist, for me, I think making music is something that comes from the inside, and for me, it's a bit difficult to first share my inside with everyone. So when all the music I've made, I feel up until now I've held back a bit, and I can feel that because it's like, oh, your own shit you need to get your self-consciousness. It's your own shit you need to get over, you know. And I think a lot of people have that in different ways, shapes, and forms. And so all of the music I've put out up until now is really just, if I can say, A, practice, and B, it's like the build up to. I don't know when I'll drop a project.
You're still mastering your
Yeah,
craft,
I'm
you
still
know,
mastering
getting
my
together.
craft. I don't
Sure.
feel like I can give people a solid project if I am not 100% sure.
Sure. That's cool.
That's
Oh yeah, no.
no, go ahead, nigga.
Yeah, he's been asking the whole time. It's you.
It's heat. Okay, so now with this music thing, right? A lot of people say we're not getting support from people in older generations.
Okay.
And that, I don't know, they look down on like the new up and coming
I hear you.
artists. Is that something you agree with, or have you like experienced?
You know, there's a thing called, what did they say? Burning your bridges,
Sure.
right? So I've done it in the past and I'm 100% aware of that. Basically, I formed like a grudge against the South African industry because I felt rejected by them because I was trash, I wasn't good enough, it makes sense. You know, and because of that, I really went at a lot of bigger artists.
I feel you.
So I really can't say that they look down on us because from my perspective, there's a reason why. Because I've been on your ass for 3 years telling you trash even though you've sold way more records than me.
Why did you feel like that? Did you feel like
Resentment, it's all that anger shit inside that the nigga needs to deal with himself.
Sure.
You know, you end up taking it out on the world because you don't want to look inward and see what the fuck's wrong with me. You know, I had to improve myself before I come back and present my craft, not come and present a half craft. Then I get angry when niggas didn't like it, you know?
But when you're in that moment, I don't think like you feel like
No, you don't.
Well,
You don't.
probably, like you're just like this is something that you've created. You're still starting to create, and you're like, yo, man,
It's like my
I love
baby.
this thing. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? If anyone says anything bad about
I'ma
this
feel
thing,
some type of
it's
fucking
heat.
way.
Anyone can get it. You know what I mean?
Can I swear on you?
Yeah, you can, bro.
But when they demonetize us, YouTube, please.
Nah, they
you see
won't.
niggas is hungry.
Niggas smoke weed, my nigga, on their shit, bro. It's crazy, bro.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Don't demonetize us.
Please.
You're also a multi-talented man, you know what I mean? You're into the
Yeah,
effects game, you know, the
crazy.
acting game, you know what I mean? When you were growing up, were these things that you thought about? Were you one of those people that enjoyed like doing a lot of things, or did it just come with time?
Okay, I think the creative side in me,
Sure.
Okay, the creative side in me, I think it was sparked by just, you know, they say nature over nurture. So
Sure.
I think nurture, my family is all musicians. just none of them are famous.
Oh, sure.
But my granny, all of
There was a
them
love
be
of
singing
music.
and playing pianos and organs and trumpets, and they
must
do
be so
all the
crazy.
things, you know. And so I guess it's in the genes. And also, like, one thing I love a lot is fashion, fashion, acting, music. That's my things. And all of those things, I think they are like things that manifest from my personality.
Sure.
So it's almost like I'm doing them by default, and I'm being myself.
Sure.
And who would reject that? You know,
Yeah,
to be able to
facts.
do that for a living.
Sure.
I seen this scene where you beating the shit out of a nigga, bro.
Oh, on
You got a
Instagram.
gun and shit.
Yeah,
Awesome, crazy.
I was playing the criminal. You can go watch it on my Instagram. It's in the story highlights. All the movie things. Yeah. That was in AFDA. They just like, cast me for that. I was doing a lot when I was studying film at an institution called AFDA. I acted. I think I had over 30 roles
That's
in
intense.
2016 and 17.
That's intense.
Yeah.
Man, off with it, though.
Yeah, I was acting the fuck out of. Ooh. I was acting the shit out of life.
Nah, I don't think about it.
What movie is that? With?
It's not like a movie that's out
is
there.
it
So
like
it's like
a
a student
student
film.
thing?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
That's crazy. Oh, you're a vape man's.
Yeah.
What do you have to say about the vape gang?
I don't know the vape gang. I just joined.
You see these niggas.
Like the
They're
hub
really
gang,
having
bro.
all these niggas on Twitter and shit.
There's actually vape gang.
Nah, it's not it's like the vape people.
Oh, okay.
The vape community.
I don't know. I used to vape. I used to vape like in 2000, and I started with a tour in 2014, and then I went on to like the big vape in 2015. But yeah, the motherfucker. But I went
Yeah,
broke.
motherfucker.
I went broke, and so as a result, my life went really downhill in 2016, and so I had to. I couldn't afford vaping anymore, and so your mans are smoking RGs. You know what I'm saying? If you know what, listen.
when
If
it's
you
time
watching
to
this
smoke
interview and you know
RGs.
what's RGs,
Rich gang.
Yo, I apologize if you know what.
A, we apologize,
Yes.
and B, shout out.
Yo,
Salute.
bro.
Just turn it back if you know what RG is. Just know. Turn the other way.
Turn the other way.
Turn the other way.
Do
So
not
yeah,
do it.
I don't know really. For me, I remember people. Society does think that vapors are slightly pretentious.
Yeah.
You know, and in the way they do things. 'cause
Why do they think that? I don't
They always having the
They always have the vape. They're vaping everywhere. It's thick. It's loud. It smells like sweets. You
Looks
turn
like
around.
the cloud.
It makes you want like waffles, and you turn around. It's just fucking poos vaping. Yeah, I thought they cooking something now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? This thing smell like cappuccinos. I'm god thirsty. It's
But that's the
vape.
one thing I like about vape is that it makes the environment smell.
It
but
does.
sometimes it's a fucking
Yo, let me tell you.
Sometimes it's like-
In 2016, I got
triggering
pussy
smell.
off. It's not a
That's
fact,
it.
but I believe that my vape helped me bag one of the baddest bitches ever.
How? Please, you have to.
So I just used to vape at that time, period. I just used to vape, and this bitch really pulled up on me, you know. Shout out. I don't want to say your name, but you know you because you were in that year, and you know you did the things in 2016. So shout out. You know, she pulled up, but I noticed like she was one of these girls who's very clingy. They just want to suck on your lip, and they just want to kiss you the whole day. They on you. She was bad though, so it was excusable.
Lamzering 16.
Like non-stop. You in the first week you eyed with it, but then after that you're like, yo, I want to listen to the conversation now.
Sure.
So I noticed when I
that's
thought back, I noticed every time I would like take a pull of the vape and blow out and shit, she'd like come in, you know. So she was probably like.
Like
The
she was
smell made her
hypnotized.
like hungry or something, you know. There's a hack for y'all, gents. If you want to make the bitches hungry, you know, activate the primal instinct. Pull out to the vape.
Pull up the vape.
That's hard. So you said earlier that you're into fashion and all these other things. Would you ever like collaborate with a brand, or are you like the type
My
of
man.
to like do your own shit? You
Which
know?
camera is the one
Look
that's
at
seeing me
that.
the most? That's what is seeing me the
of them.
most. Guys, labels, okay? I don't know why I play with my shades. Labels. If y'all want to work, hit me up. I'm dying. I'm waiting for the opportunity for someone to hit me up. Is it Mr. Price for a shoot? Is it whoever else? Independent designers, you want to work on some concept? Bruh, I'm
Yeah,
here.
bro. Like everyone just needs to get together, you know, and fight the big corporations because they're monopolizing everything.
This
bro.
man is speaking.
Everything.
I thought I was gonna come here and say these things. This man is speaking,
sure.
and this is now no offense to no big corporations, but at the end of the day, everybody gotta eat.
Yeah.
We creators, and now us small creators are equally as good as Makar, and we can see that if we help Makar, we're gonna eat. But I don't know if it's like we're too scared of someone making it before the next guy, so we'd rather not work with each other because of that, and then that just keeps us hungrier for a whole another 12 months.
People going against
It's been a
each
whole
other.
year.
We don't need that.
We don't need that. You know who I'm talking to? Awaken Cult and all those niggas. Stop,
see.
Wave Gang. Let's stop the beef, guys. Come on, you know, we can make good music if we're together.
Imagine how
Where's
crazy
Gang? Where's
underground.
Gang? Where's Gang? We watch Makar stories every day about you, but I say send me something. You don't want to send me something. I send you a beach. Guys, let's work.
Please, let's work, guys.
Yeah,
That was
man,
my
spread
message.
love,
Anyway.
spread
If everyone
love.
was working together,
Spread
we'd have
love.
a crazy underground scene in South Africa.
Yeah, that's a
Crazy.
fact.
Thank you, because
That
now
is
there's like a
fact.
divide. It's like
Yeah.
the Red Sea.
That's
It's
a
like,
fact.
dude,
Who else other than like the people that you just mentioned do you think are like dope and you like want to collaborate with
yeah.
in this underground scene?
What's that boy from Cape Town? I don't know how you say his name. Sixiazi or Sigiazi or Sixiazi. I think we'll maybe spell it on the screen. You spell it S-I space X-I-A-Z-I. It's like a Cape Town boy, sings with auto-tune. He's really good. Love to work with him. TBO, you know we are. Love to work with you. Vegas X, the Vegas, if you know Vegas
Yeah,
X,
that
he's
nigga's voice
a,
is
yo, this
crazy.
nigga has been working longer than, I don't know you niggas, working longer than any of us. Love to work with Vegas. Who else is there? J. Clue, I fuck with J. Clue. You see, I'm giving you guys shout out. I mustn't say I'm a hater. They like to say I hate on people when I'm trying to help. You know, J. Clue, I fuck with J. Clue. There's a lot of dudes, man, in the SoundCloud scene because I'm not hardest, but I do believe that SoundCloud is slowly dying. But the local SoundCloud scene, there's a lot of dudes that's doing the thing.
Yeah. Everybody.
And y'all know me. Y'all know me. Hey.
You seen, did you
Yeah,
read
no.
the motion?
Why do you think SoundCloud is dying, bro?
It's becoming like data file host.
Yo,
Any
I wouldn't say
12-year-old
that. I
Any
wouldn't
12-year-old
say
can
that.
spam you with their link that's absolute
Yeah.
trash.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but-
that is also the 16.
And that's
you know?
what why I'm saying it's turning into data file host is because I believe that's what's turning the listeners away.
Yeah, because
Ah,
like
man, but
everyone's
it's
just
not
spamming
easy,
you with
bro.
random links,
It's not
dude.
easy, bro. Like anything that we do, like it's like radio, bro. Like if you give them a song, everyone, like, there's probably like 10 million people every day
Yeah.
giving in songs. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? But then when there's a dope one, like
It
this
goes.
guy, like some of the people you mentioned right now, there's people that are actually dope, and I think that's what makes SoundCloud dope. The fact that
Yeah.
there are like
Yeah.
dope niggas that you can just find by playing next, and then it's another nigga's song.
Okay, I
feel
see.
me?
That's that's a very optimistic way to look at it.
Yeah,
Shout out.
that is very
But
optimistic.
if you like consuming SoundCloud via like from your TL on Twitter, niggas dropping links,
Oh,
it
it's
won't be
just
the
too
same-
much.
Won't be the same.
It's just too
experience.
much.
It's gonna be like, oh hell.
Yeah.
Dude, my
Oh, yeah.
DM on Instagram, and I'm not, no offense to anyone, your song may be fire, but people spam you all day
I
with
feel
links,
with that,
bro.
with that data file holds chat because of that 16, dude.
Nah, but also data file host is fucked up because your songs can go away, bro.
By the way, guys, data file host, if you not from South Africa, I don't know if you know it. It's one of the
was
websites
the
that used to
Isn't it
grow here.
international? It's not. It's just SA.
It probably is
If it's
international.
just SA, someone needs to print shirts of that shit and sell it, my nigga. That would be.
That would actually be,
That
yeah.
would be hard. But yeah, I don't know, man. That's just how I feel about this shit, dog. I don't know. But yeah, bro. When you said you're not working on a project, but you're mastering your craft.
I'm definitely working on a project, but
So, okay, okay.
I don't have any, what do they call it? Like guidelines set up. So it's not like I
It's
know.
just a few ideas.
Yeah, it's not like, okay, I'm going to have 12 tracks on there and it's going to drop on the 30th of September. Nah, it can be like 3 songs that I produced. It can be like a whole album of songs I've sang, rap and produced. It can be, it can be anything. When it comes, you'll know. Instagram will shake and maybe YouTube.
Okay, so how long do you think that will like take to manifest in your own mind? You know what I mean? Just because of how time's going, or like how far you may be at this point.
Well, if they get, okay, never mind. It'll just, I guess I'll just have to knock the songs out. I don't make music. I don't plan like, tonight I'm gonna hit studio record.
Sure.
I make music over feeling. So I can literally be sitting in the kitchen morning. I didn't shower, you know what I'm saying? Didn't brush teeth, having a coffee, having a blunt, and I'll hear a beat on YouTube or for one of the dudes I know. Like shout out Zang Gang, Trill Boy, all of them, Mexico Draw, everyone, plugs, everyone, shout out all those guys. If I hear like a beat I like, and it like strikes a certain feeling and I know there's no one in the house now that's gonna complain that I'm making a noise on the mic, there we're gonna have a song, you know.
Haters.
Beats on the other, I wouldn't even call it hate. I don't even think they understand.
Sure.
Beats on the other hand, I make daily, so that's more like a daily grind.
Sure.
Is to A, to keep myself sharp, and B, to keep my channel going.
Oh well. Would you say you're a rapper or a producer?
Bro, I'm me.
Oh,
I'm an entity.
He's everything
Facts.
in one. You
Facts.
saw him on that movie beating that nigga's
Yeah, man. We saw that shit. Y'all should see that
I feel like they
shit.
should
This
cut
nigga's
images of it, yeah, but we don't have. Yeah, we can't do that because it's on Instagram-ish. Okay.
Now you should go to his Instagram and actually check it out. But I'm gonna be random right now, dude. So what do you think about makeup?
Makeup. I'll be honest with you.
Facts.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
I don't really care. You got a pussy, do it work. You know?
What that thing do?
Because I'm not trying to cuff anyone now, so I don't really have, you know what I'm saying?
Wait,
Like,
when you say you don't care, do you mean like, oh no, baby, don't wear it. You're beautiful the way you are.
I say
you know
that to
what I
them
mean?
when I'm trying to smash.
Okay,
I
Or are
always
you
say
like
that to them. I wait. If I
I
see a
don't care.
bad bitch and she's wearing makeup, I wait until the day she don't wear it and I hit her with that line. You know, just to see if maybe it can work. I know 7 niggas already came with the same line, you know.
I feel
But
you.
I don't know, man. Makeup, it's really relative. It's about how much you wear it, where you wear it, what are you wearing, why are you wearing it. Are you wearing it because you hate how you look?
If you're
Or is it
killing
just-
it, you killing
is it
it.
red lipstick just for the evening? You know what I'm saying? It's about how do you feel? Do you love yourself? Are you cherishing who you are? Or are you trying to be someone else? Are you trying to make your skin lighter, darker? That, you know, all those
Those are
questions.
bars.
That's what to take. I don't know why. Dude, I
You don't like
it's
makeup?
No. I don't mind it. You know what I
Okay.
mean? I don't mind it. I don't
I
care if
fuck
they wear
with
it.
it.
I don't care if they don't wear it. You know what I mean? It's just what they do, bro. I just think of it as like I don't know, man. It can create like a mental like insecurity
A
in
mask.
yourself. You know what I mean? 'Cause
Yes.
some people it makes them feel confident, and that's cool, bro. Like
They
do whatever
feel
makes you
naked
confident.
without it.
You know what I mean? Okay, yeah, some people feel naked without it. You know what I mean? I'm just like, yo, man, I just hope people are doing it because it makes them feel good,
for
dog.
yourself.
Doesn't
Yeah,
matter
not
why
for
you do
others
it.
and not for.
Because
'Cause
there's
that's
people that do
mentally
crazy
scarring
things with
yourself.
makeup, and that's why I fuck with it. Also, like you can actually do crazy shit, and we're reaching a place where like niggas can do it. So now you're seeing the niggas' perspective of this shit. Niggas are
Whoa,
getting
wait, you
their
mean straight dudes? Because I've seen it like
Yeah,
here
straight
and
dudes,
there,
oh,
but
bro.
like, okay. That's just, oof.
Is that not you? You'd never do something like that.
Listen, I had makeup on when I was acting. You know the acting makeup? That shit.
That's a different makeup though. That's
okay.
like a screen makeup.
Okay, because that should feel like a mask.
You know what I mean? I'm talking about like a fashion. Yo, tonight we going now.
No, I don't
Or
think I'll ever do
I
it.
want to look like.
I don't think I'm not. I'm very like I don't know what's the word. Very like open to things.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? I wear
Sure.
fucking choker chains and stuff.
Sure.
But yo, I'm not finna put no eyeliners on them.
But the niggas in the punk days did it, bro.
Yeah,
Hey,
the
they went
Prince
fully
and them
crazy,
also, and
man.
Michael and them, Michael Jackson and them, they did that. And shout
Now
out
they
them.
back. These K-pop niggas in Korea are really going off with it.
Yo,
Have you
Yo.
seen those niggas?
Yo, those. I don't know what band it is, bro. I think it's B something something. Those niggas are hot, my nigga.
For real, nigga?
I saw this one video. Basically, they're doing that synchronized boy band dancing thing. You know what I mean? But I think that nigga that's on Frank Ocean's track.
I don't know that far.
Which nigga is this?
The nigga on Nikes.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, apparently that nigga's on that track. I just like someone was
A
playing me
nigga
that
from the
shit.
K-pop gang is on
Yeah,
that track.
he's there like Conjalambinho. I'm like Z. Okay, sorry about that. That was a bad.
You
that was
can't
a
say
bad-
that.
Nah, yeah. I'm just
I
trying
have
to,
nothing to do with that statement.
We have nothing. The
The-
views of people is strange. Do
Nah,
not-
that's not my verse. I'm copying the verse from Nike, bro. It's not what he was actually saying. I'm copying the verse from Nike. It wasn't like what he actually
Alright, but
said.
yeah, you guys
It wasn't like
understand.
yo.
Shout out the K-pop scene.
But yeah, nah, I fuck with that shit, bro. I fuck with those niggas, dog. That band, they
But
fucking
I
hard.
heard something. I heard that Instagram is about to like remove likes. Like you can't see the likes.
Oh, yeah.
False.
Is it false?
False.
How do you know this?
I
man?
didn't even have to ask or do research. As someone who used Instagram
Yeah.
and tried to make a living off of it, the way things work, if they were to remove likes on Instagram, they didn't say followers, if I'm correct, they only said likes,
Yeah,
right?
they said likes.
If they were to remove you seeing likes, it would crash.
But wasn't it like you can see your own likes, but You can't see other people's lives.
Yeah, it would crash. Because as much as we don't want to accept it, that's what we capitalize off of. The numbers.
Yeah.
And when I say the crash, it could mean a start for something new. Maybe a whole new kind of an Instagram era will be born where it's about quality and engagement
Yeah.
and
I
all
think
that stuff.
it's gonna be about like the story.
Ooh,
Because people
that
like
I
showing,
wouldn't
like people have
mind.
come
That
to,
I
like,
love, you know, me and
showing
stories.
people.
You watch my stories, I hope. If you don't, you must watch it. So yeah, no, that's fine. That would be dope.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I just don't trust that whole thing, bro. I don't trust that whole like Instagram, like social media. Like
Alright.
just being too, just because they're watching us,
They're
bro.
with you
I'm one
all
of
the
those
time.
like paranoid motherfuckers. That's
No,
like,
I-
they're watching you.
100%.
How do you feel about that shit? Are you like
About
paranoid
the-
about that
yeah,
shit?
I am
About
paranoid,
surveillance
but
you were
from the
talking about just now?
government.
But at the
Shit.
same time, what can we do? Because I feel like I read an article that said fiber, as we know it, South Africa, this is for you guys, okay? Fiber as we know it was available in America and other Western Europe areas in the year when? 2000. Not 2010,
Nah, that's
not
crazy
2008, 2000. It was available in South Africa in 2007. We were only given access to it 7 years later. So that should make you ask a lot of questions. But I don't want to piss anyone off. With that being said, they got us long ago. There's no, you're not going to do anything now. You might as well just behave and play your role in this video game.
But I don't know, man. Have you heard about 5G?
I've heard about the whole disputes with
5G
Trump and
is
shit.
crazy, bro.
But like
5G
what?
basically, if once they start getting like 5G online, surgeons can perform surgery from another country. They can just be there doing the thing, da, 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 and then their hands are in another place actually performing
That's
the surgery
deep,
via like the fastness
just
of that
thinking
We're
We're
instrument.
just
bro.
trying, we're trying too
That's
much.
when the AI game is gonna say,
We're
"Yo,
trying too much.
we alive, baby. We walking in these streets. It's gonna be lit."
I want to know with all those technology creations, why? Why do I need hands, bro, that can... Okay, but then again, you do get special cases where niggas need to
just
travel to
Sometimes
Russia.
this nigga has to do the
Yeah,
surgery,
for those
you know what I mean?
Doctor Who and who.
Yeah.
You know,
We need
Dr.
Dr.
Vladimir
Right,
so-and-so.
Yeah.
So, okay, I get it.
Yeah, man. But back to your music, bro. I just want to know, like, what some of your influences are, my dog.
Yeah. What kind of shit do you listen
Yeah,
to?
bro.
It's weird. I only listen to plug music, so anything that's on Health Pack channel, Marty McFly's, you know.
Those are plugs, guys. Go check that shit out.
But I mean, I listen to the whole scene that I'm in is what I listen to. So anyone from, I don't know, yes, there's so many PayPal. We all know PayPal. Of course, I listen to PayPal. But the bigger artists, I really listen to Young Thug. Not a lot. I don't listen to him daily, but he's Young Thug and Famous Dicks and a little bit of Playboy Carti. That's some of my biggest musical inspirations as a whole because of how iconic their come-ups were in their respective ways. But I feel like if there's something that they've shared in common, it's that they all approach the game with the whole quantity over quality, approach. Like for those who don't know, Young Thug kind of blew up because 300 songs of his got leaked or something in
300,
in like 2014 or something. That was kind of like his big,
2014.
besides the Lil Wayne thing, because he was like doing the whole thing with Lil Wayne. So those are my influences. But then when it comes
Was he
to
sent to
production,
Lil Wayne?
no, you don't know, Young Thug is the reason why the Carter 5 didn't come. And then he said he didn't do the Carter
That was
6,
the
he didn't
16.
Carter 6. Yeah. So anyway, but the way they really, all of them really changed what we knew. This music thing is what we knew to be. Young Thug came in with his fashion and his voice. Everyone hated it. I don't care how much of a bandwagon you are. When you first heard Young Thug, when you were still listening to Joey Badass and J. Cole, you fucking hated him. And when you heard Migos the first time, Versace, you also hated it. Stop lying.
Now
you
you
did.
looking at us.
You know you did. And now you like them. But when I heard them, the fact that they came in and they broke the barriers, everything that people said wouldn't go in hip hop, they did, and they became iconic. Young Thug was with his voice and his fashion. Famous Dex was the fact that people said he couldn't rap, but yet his music at a point was amazing in terms of the vibe, and his personality captured us all. And he also hit us with like 100 music videos in a week. I mean, in a year. I mean, who does that? And then Playboy Carti, I really took from him his little mythical creature approach. Carti, a big part of his fame came from his whole mysterious thing, where only music, all that happens is music leaks. Just leaks of shit that you could not even fathom being made in that at that moment.
Do you think
he
that's
made.
planned or
And ooh, I don't think it
actually-
was. I think it
actually
was
planning
initially.
it?
I think it was a backward thing where initially he or whoever they runs things were leaking it, but now it's not him. Now people are going
People are
crazy.
trying to be
People
great.
have stems. There's like Discord groups and Discord chats and stuff where people have Playboy Carti like lyrics, just the a cappella stem, and then they take type beats from YouTube and make new Playboy Carti songs. Like
That's
you see
intense.
how iconic that is, bro.
That's
intense.
That is iconic. That is. See, you were asking me earlier on, what do I strive to see myself in?
Yeah.
That's what I strive.
This
For tracks
nigga-
that leak to blow up and shake
Basically,
it still.
people
This
like-
nigga went platinum.
People like
without the
Playboy
song
Carti,
dropping.
people like
That's
Playboy
hard.
Carti don't have to make music anymore because their cult following, which is by the millions,
Trying to be
will
great.
make their music forever. People will make a Playboy Carti song out of nothing, and that will never stop. So he's good. That's amazing, bro. Like I wish I. Whew.
Shit.
Would you ever, if you're at that level, would you have the strength to be like, okay, I don't have to make music
done.
anymore and be done?
No,
and then
I'm-
you release all your
No,
other
because
shit.
me making music and the process for me is I can't just make a beat. Like I can't make music without the internet connection because part of the making process is posting the song or the beat there and then.
Sure.
Yeah, I can't make something now and then go post it tomorrow because I'm not gonna feel the same way about it. It's about emotion. And how that emotion catches onto the fans determines how the song does or how the beat does. You know what I'm saying? It's because sometimes you can listen to something and be like, this wasn't the greatest, but I felt this way when I put it out and so did they and us they all loved it. It's amazing. It's like a deeper thing that you have with your fans. But so what was the question? I went to the tangent there. What the hell?
Your influences and
Was
all
it?
that, but
Yeah.
I think you've answered that.
Yeah, and then we
I
got
think you've
lost.
answered
You
that.
guys can rewind and know.
Well, bro, do you have anything you want to say to the kids? A message to the fans, man?
Oh man.
Shout outs.
Anything you want to leave in the brains of the people?
Yeah, man.
Okay, not really. I don't have anything to promo, but I will definitely be dropping stuff for everyone who fuck with me, you know. So till whenever. Yeah, not even type beats. Type beats is my 9 to 5, but I'm really trying to do everything. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna. Well, okay, shout out the fans, and if it's your first time seeing and you wanna go look, you can go look me. You can search LincolnMinaj for the music. You can search Prod Lincoln for the beats. Either way, you're still gonna find all the music. But I wanna really take this time. This is my elevator pitch. Companies. If you need a guy, if you need a face to sell things, if you need someone, a ambassador of sorts, a dude to make your clothes look good, a model, anything, you guys gotta hit me up. Even if you in the States, it's fine. We can make a movie. You in Australia, it's fine.
Well,
wow,
message for the
baby.
kids.
For the kids.
Yeah, man.
Do you want me to be honest or should I say something politically correct?
Nah.
Hey, man, it's only about you, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest,
Be
kids.
honest, dog.
Don't go to university and make sure that you don't listen to what people tell you. The only thing you need to worry about in this life is how you're gonna get money, because when you have money, no one can tell you how to move.
No one can tell you.
So focus on your go-up. Don't listen to the system. No, you don't need to do a certain type of mathematics in school. You don't need to take sciences. None of that shit matters. You can kick a ball if you want to. It's not gonna change your life. You know what I'm saying? You can go to the gym, it's fine. But if you wanna go home and you wanna do pottery, do you wanna paint? Are you secretly into crocheting? You're buff nigga, but you low-key nut on the side. It's fine. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you must go for what make you happy, my G. Because people told me for years, Lincoln, you can't make music. Lincoln, you should quit. Why don't you? Or you know, the polite one. Have you ever thought of trying something else? And I just stay true to myself. I'm not the biggest success story yet, but hey,
He's got a Lincoln type
His
beat.
time is coming.
shout out.
Shout out,
Where
guys.
can we find you? Your handles?
Okay, so it's at LincolnMinaj. That's Instagram. I'll be back on Instagram soon. You guys know you might watch this later, so I'll be back. But if you watch this when it comes out, I'm on a little hiatus, not by choice. People, yeah. So I'm on Instagram like that, but follow me. No, I'm lying, man. I'm on Instagram as fuck. What am I saying? I'm on there every day. But I'm having some trouble with my internet now. That's what's going on. But I'm gonna be back soon. Okay. On YouTube, you can search LincolnMinaj as well. You can search Prod Lincoln on YouTube. I'm on SoundCloud, but it's really only old music, like archive shit. So if you want to be one of those bandwagon fans who goes listen to the old music and say you listen to my stuff before I blew up, SoundCloud. The stuff there is a bit more trash though, because it's old. But
Is that the same Lincoln Minaj, really?
yeah,
Spelling? Okay, cool.
Same spellings, everything. If there's anyone I can shout out, I really want to shout people out so that I don't leave here and be like, fuck, I should. Okay. Mexico Dro, Polo Boy Shorty, Stupid Cool, Zaytoven, Diego Badi, Famous niggas. Who else? Zangang, of course. Zangang, number one inspiration. Troll Boy,
Shout out.
Osiri, fucking Jackie's on the beat, even though he don't make beats anymore. Spook Jamie, fucking Doozy. Who else? I gotta put a few in more. Okay, and then obviously J Bands. Because you're making the best plug beats right now. Shout out Young Brando, you're making the best plug beats right now. If people are looking for the new fucking wave of plug, it's Young Brando, 1600J and Boofback Mookie. Gotta check these niggas out. They get hella plays on SoundCloud. They like the next
Go peep that shit.
Yeah, go peep that shit.
Lil PayPal, shout out PayPal. One of my homies from on day ones. You know, even I've never met you before, but I know you know me and I know you. And if there's anything else, I'll leave it in the comment section and I hope it will get pinned so that you can read it.
Oh, yeah, man.
Comment, my niggas.
Aware. That's how we say. That's how we say hello. That's how we say in South Africa. Aware is a word. It's you use that word for anything affirmative. So it's yes. Aware is yes. Aware is hello. Aware is bye bye. Aware is okay. Aware is thank you. Aware is you know what I'm saying. Aware is anything. So aware. So when I say aware, it means shout out. And next time when I say aware.
Hey, man, that's it, man. We the strangers. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. You know what I mean? Support the boy LincolnMinaj. Comment.
What's up, man?
Yeah, man,
Follow
that's
us on
us.
Instagram, Twitter. We got you.